Get ready to dive into 40 mind-blowing facts that'll spark your curiosity and keep you on the edge of your seat. Let's jump into discovery dynamics. 1. Gold, the metal of infinite possibilities. Gold is so malleable that a single ounce can be stretched into a wire over 50 miles long. This incredible property makes gold one of the most workable metals on Earth. It's often used in electronics, dentistry, and intricate jewelry designs, highlighting its versatility beyond just being a symbol of wealth. Its conductivity and resistance to tarnish make it essential in technology, appearing in everything from smartphones to spacecraft. Even today, gold remains unmatched in its combination of beauty, utility, and enduring value. In fact, gold is also used in astronaut helmets, where a thin layer helps to reflect harmful solar radiation and keep astronauts cool in the harsh environment of space. 2. Survival masters, the camel's remarkable water endurance. Camels can survive without water for up to 2 weeks, depending on the conditions. Their unique physiological adaptations allow them to go for extended periods without drinking. Camels have specialized kidneys that minimize water loss, and they can tolerate significant dehydration. Additionally, they can drink large quantities of water in one go, rehydrating quickly when they have access to it. This remarkable ability to endure prolonged dry periods makes camels incredibly well suited for life in arid environments. 3. Come and take it, the cannon that ignited the Texas Revolution. The famous "Come and take it" slogan originated from the Battle of Gonzales in 1835, marking the start of the Texas Revolution. When Mexican troops attempted to retrieve a cannon that had been given to the settlers of Gonzales for protection against Native American attacks, the Texian rebels responded with defiance. They hoisted a flag with the phrase, "Come and take it," and a depiction of the cannon, signaling their unwillingness to surrender their arms. This rallying cry became a symbol of Texas independence and resistance against Mexican rule. 4. Rapid ripple, the speed of sound in water. Sound travels about 4 times faster in water than in air due to the higher density and elasticity of water molecules. In water, sound waves can travel at speeds of around 1,480 meters per second, compared to just 343 meters per second in air. This increased speed allows sound to cover vast distances underwater, which is why marine animals like whales and dolphins rely heavily on sound for communication, navigation, and hunting in the ocean's depths. 5. From men's comfort to global glamour, the Victoria's Secret story. Victoria's Secret was originally created to make lingerie shopping more comfortable for men. In 1977, founder Roy Raymond was embarrassed shopping for his wife in traditional department stores, where the options were bland, and the atmosphere was unwelcoming. To solve this, he opened Victoria's Secret as a place where men could comfortably buy lingerie, complete with catalogs that made shopping easy from home. Ironically, the brand's appeal quickly shifted, becoming one of the world's leading lingerie brands, primarily catering to women. What began as a small boutique quickly evolved into a global empire, revolutionizing the lingerie industry with glamorous fashion shows and iconic supermodels that defined 90s and 2000s pop culture. 6. The world's tallest Buddha statue. The largest bronze Buddha statue in the world is the Spring Temple Buddha in China, standing at a towering height of 128 meters, 420 feet, including its pedestal. Completed in 2008, this colossal statue represents Vairocana Buddha and is in the Zhaozuan township of Lushan County, Hunan Province. The statue's immense size not only makes it a major pilgrimage site but also a symbol of the significance and grandeur of Buddhist art and architecture. 7. Water, the ultimate climate regulator. Water is the only substance on Earth that naturally exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas, within the range of temperatures found on our planet. This unique property, coupled with its high specific heat capacity, allows water to absorb and release a significant amount of heat without drastic temperature changes. As a result, water plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate, moderating temperatures, and stabilizing weather patterns by acting as a heat sink in oceans and lakes. Additionally, water's ability to dissolve a wide range of substances makes it a vital component in countless chemical reactions and processes essential for life, from nutrient transport in plants to biochemical reactions in our cells. 8. Primates and pills, human contraceptives in gorilla care. Human birth control pills have been found to be effective for gorillas in captivity. Zoos and wildlife centers sometimes use these pills to help manage the reproductive health of female gorillas, particularly when they are part of managed breeding programs or need to prevent unwanted pregnancies. The use of human contraceptives for gorillas underscores the similarities in reproductive physiology between humans and great apes, allowing for more controlled and effective care in captive environments. 9. Mucus mysteries, the unsung hero of your daily health. The human body produces about 1 to 1.5 liters of mucus every day, which plays a crucial role in protecting and maintaining health. Mucus acts as a barrier to trap dust, pathogens, and other particles, preventing them from entering the lungs and causing infections. It also helps to keep tissues in the respiratory and digestive systems moist, facilitating easier movement of food and aiding in the immune response. Interestingly, the color and consistency of mucus can indicate various health conditions, from a common cold to more serious illnesses, providing valuable clues about our overall health. 10. Checkmate origins, how India gave the world chess. India is the birthplace of chess, known originally as Chaturanga in ancient Sanskrit. This strategic game, which dates back to the 6th century AD, was played on an 8x8 grid and is considered one of the precursors to modern chess. The game was later introduced to Persia, where it evolved into Shatranj, and eventually spread to Europe, transforming into the chess we know today. Interestingly, India's rich history of strategic games also includes Shatranji, an earlier four-player version of chess, highlighting the country's long tradition of intellectual and strategic pursuits. 11. Unraveling the enigma, how codebreakers changed the course of World War II. During World War II, the Allies used a secret code-breaking operation at Bletchley Park, UK, to decipher German communications, significantly impacting the war's outcome. One of the most notable achievements was breaking the Enigma code, which was used by the German military to encrypt their communications. The successful decryption of these codes provided the Allies with critical intelligence, helping to anticipate German strategies and ultimately contributing to their victory. 12. The deadly dropwort, unveiling nature's toxic secret. Water dropwort, Enanth crocata, also known as the deadly dropwort or hemlock water dropwort, is one of the most toxic plants in Europe. It contains potent toxins called enanthotoxin and cyclotoxin, which can cause severe poisoning or even death if ingested. Historically, the plant has been used in traditional medicine and, in some cases, as a method of poisoning. Despite its toxicity, water dropwort plays a role in various ecosystems and has been studied for its chemical properties and potential uses in medicine. 13. The modern salute comes from French knights. The modern military salute has its origins in medieval France, where knights would raise their visors to show respect in greeting one another. This gesture, which revealed their faces as a sign of trust and acknowledgement, evolved over time. By the 18th century, the British military formalized this tradition, turning it into the standard salute we recognize today. This practice, once a chivalric custom, now symbolizes respect and allegiance in modern military protocol. Interestingly, variations of this salute exist in other cultures and have adapted to reflect local traditions and forms of respect, illustrating the salute's universal significance. 14. The genius behind your smartphone screen. Your smartphone's touch screen can detect multiple touches simultaneously thanks to a technology called capacitive sensing, which was inspired by the way human skin interacts with electrical fields. This innovation allows you to perform complex gestures like pinching, swiping, and multi-finger taps, transforming how we interact with our devices and making modern smartphones incredibly intuitive to use. Interestingly, capacitive touch technology was first developed for use in scientific equipment before it became a staple in consumer electronics, demonstrating how innovations can evolve and find unexpected applications. 15. Chemicals of illusion: how substances shape hallucinations. Hallucinations can be induced by a variety of substances, including common medications, recreational drugs, and even some foods. For example, high doses of certain medications, such as those used to treat Parkinson's disease, can cause vivid hallucinations. Additionally, hallucinogenic substances like psilocybin mushrooms are well known for their ability to alter perceptions. Even certain foods or beverages, such as those containing high levels of tryptophan or histamine, have been linked to mild, sensory distortions. This diversity in causes illustrates the complex interplay between chemicals in the brain and our perceptions of reality. 16. France's UNESCO-celebrated culinary icon. The tradition of baking French baguettes dates to the early 19th century, but the iconic long shape was popularized in Paris during the 1920s. The iconic French baguette was officially recognized as a cultural heritage by UNESCO in 2022. This long, thin loaf of bread, which is characterized by its crispy crust and soft, airy interior, has deep cultural significance in France. The baguette's unique baking process, involving a specific type of flour, water, yeast, and a precise baking technique, has made it a symbol of French culinary tradition and craftsmanship. Did you hook on these facts? Make it official, subscribe and keep the discoveries coming on Discovery Dynamics. 17. The genetic link between hair color and pain sensitivity. Redheads have a unique pain response due to their genetic mutation in the MC1R gene, which affects their sensitivity to certain types of pain. Studies have shown that redheads may require more anesthesia for surgical procedures and have a different response to pain medication compared to those with other hair colors. This heightened sensitivity and unique pain response are linked to the same gene that gives them their red hair, illustrating how genetics can influence various aspects of physiology. 18. The world's oldest zoo. Vienna is home to the world's oldest zoo, the Tiergarten Schönbrunn, which was established in 1752. Located within the grounds of the Schönbrunn Palace, this historic zoo is renowned for its conservation efforts and is one of the few zoos in the world to house giant pandas. Its long history and continued commitment to animal welfare and education make it a prominent cultural and scientific landmark in Vienna. 19. Stalin's secret collection. Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union, had a unique hobby. He was an avid collector of vintage cars, including a collection of luxurious vehicles such as the Packard and the Lincoln. Despite his role as a totalitarian leader, Stalin's fascination with automobiles revealed a personal side to his otherwise austere public persona. His collection was a symbol of his power and wealth, contrasting sharply with the economic hardships faced by many Soviet citizens during his rule. 20. The hardest gem with hidden fragility. Diamonds are the hardest natural substance on Earth, but they can also be incredibly fragile under certain conditions. While diamonds score a 10 on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness, making them extremely resistant to scratching, they can shatter or chip if struck with enough force. This fragility is due to the diamond's crystal structure, where its atoms are arranged in a way that makes it very strong in compression but vulnerable to impacts along certain planes. Interestingly, this same structure is what gives diamonds their remarkable brilliance and fire when cut precisely, demonstrating how their unique properties can both enhance and challenge their use in jewelry. 21. The changing face of historical sorcery. The term, which historically referred to both men and women, though over time, it became predominantly associated with women. In medieval Europe, accusations of witchcraft could be directed at anyone believed to have magical powers or practices, and both men and women were persecuted. However, during the witch hunts and trials of the 16th and 17th centuries, women were disproportionately accused, leading to the common association of witches with female practitioners. This shift reflects broader societal attitudes and the gendered nature of many historical witch trials. 22. The surprising intelligence of farm animals. Pigs are highly intelligent animals, with cognitive abilities comparable to those of dogs and even some primates. Studies have shown that pigs can learn and remember complex tasks, recognize themselves in mirrors, and exhibit a range of emotions. Remarkably, pigs have also been observed playing games and displaying behaviors indicative of a sense of humor, such as engaging in social play with other pigs and even with humans. Their intelligence is often demonstrated through problem-solving skills and their ability to use tools, making them some of the most cognitively advanced animals on farms. 23. Warm vibes, how heat makes us kinder. Studies have shown that warmer temperatures can make people act more generously and sociably. Research suggests that physical warmth can promote feelings of psychological warmth, leading individuals to be more trusting, helpful, and generous. Experiments have found that people in warmer environments are more likely to share, donate to charity, and engage in cooperative behavior compared to those in colder settings. This effect, known as the warmth heuristic, shows how subtle changes in temperature can influence our mood and social interactions. Interestingly, holding a warm cup of coffee can make people perceive others as friendlier, highlighting how even minor experiences of warmth can shape our perceptions and behaviors. 24. Tiny tensions, the world's shortest and strangest borders. One of the world's shortest international borders is between Spain and Morocco, known as the Perejil Island dispute, where the boundary is just a few meters long. Perejil Island is an uninhabited rock located only 200 meters off the coast of Morocco and has been the subject of a territorial dispute between the two countries. In 2002, a brief military standoff occurred when Moroccan soldiers landed on the island, leading to a diplomatic crisis resolved with Spanish intervention. This tiny border highlights how even the smallest pieces of land can be contentious geopolitical flashpoints. 25. Silent force, how wind finds its voice. Wind itself doesn't make any noise. The sounds we associate with wind, like howling or whistling, are created when it interacts with objects in its path. When wind blows through trees, buildings, or even tiny cracks, it causes vibrations that produce sound waves, giving us the familiar noises of rustling leaves, whistling windows, or roaring gales. The louder the sound, the more complex the interaction, showcasing how the environment shapes the voice of the wind. 26. Overnight divide, the Berlin Wall's sudden emergence. The Berlin Wall's construction wasn't planned far in advance. It was erected almost overnight on August 13, 1961, catching many Berliners by surprise. Initially, it started as a barbed wire fence and was quickly reinforced with concrete. Thousands of families were separated without warning, as streets, railway lines, and even cemeteries were split in two. The rapid and secretive construction reflects the urgent measures taken by East German authorities to prevent mass defections to the west, dramatically altering the city's landscape and the lives of its citizens overnight. 27. Trim Castle, Ireland's ancient stronghold and film icon. Ireland has more than 30,000 castles and ruins scattered across the country, making it one of the most castle-dense regions in the world. Ireland is home to the world's oldest known inhabited castle, Trim Castle, which dates back to the early 12th century. Located in County Meath, Trim Castle was built by Hugh de Lacy, a Norman lord, and is a prime example of medieval military architecture. The castle played a significant role in the Norman invasion of Ireland and has been remarkably well preserved, offering a glimpse into Ireland's rich history and medieval past. Its prominence in the historical landscape is further enhanced by its feature in the 1996 film Braveheart. 28. Beyond the basics, unveiling the extra senses that shape our perception. Humans have more than 5 senses, with proprioception and equilibrioception playing crucial roles in our daily lives. Proprioception is the sense of body position and movement, allowing us to perform tasks like typing or walking without looking at our hands or feet. Equilibrioception, or the sense of balance, helps us maintain stability in orientation. Together with the traditional 5 senses, sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, these additional senses contribute to our complex perception of the world. 29. From fighter pilot to icon, the origin of Ferrari's prancing horse. The iconic Ferrari prancing horse emblem originally belonged to an Italian fighter pilot named Francesco Baracca, who flew during World War I. After Baracca's death, his parents offered the emblem to Enzo Ferrari for good luck. Ferrari adopted the prancing horse logo for his cars, and it has since become one of the most recognizable symbols in the automotive world. Interestingly, the original emblem's colors were yellow, representing the region of Medina where Ferrari was based, and the logo's design has become synonymous with luxury and performance. 30. Sunset skies, how clouds paint the sky in stunning colors. Clouds are not always white or gray, their color can change depending on the angle of the sun and the thickness of the cloud layer. For instance, clouds can appear red, orange, or pink during sunrise and sunset due to the scattering of sunlight. This phenomenon, known as Rayleigh scattering, causes shorter wavelengths of light to scatter and create stunning colors in the sky, giving clouds their dramatic hues at different times of the day. 31. Silent sweets, the surprising origin of candy canes. Candy canes were originally created in the 17th century to keep kids quiet during long church services. According to popular lore, a choirmaster in Cologne, Germany, bent sugar sticks into a shepherd's crook shape to remind children of the shepherds who visited baby Jesus. These sweet, silent treats became a festive way to maintain order during nativity plays, and their distinctive shape and stripes eventually became a Christmas tradition. Over time, the red stripes and peppermint flavor were added, symbolizing purity in the blood of Christ, turning candy canes into an edible symbol of the holiday season. 32. Genetic ghosts, the viral legacy embedded in our DNA. A significant portion of the human genome consists of viral DNA sequences, known as endogenous retroviruses. These are remnants of ancient viral infections that occurred in our ancestors and were integrated into the DNA of their germ cells. Over millions of years, these viral sequences have become a permanent part of our genetic makeup. While many of these viral genes are now inactive, they can sometimes play a role in gene regulation and have contributed to our evolutionary development. 33. Tiny titans, how ants lift 20 times their body weight. Ants are incredibly strong for their size and can carry objects that are up to 50 times their own body weight. This remarkable strength is due to their small size and the relative efficiency of their muscles, which allows them to lift and transport food, nesting materials, and even other ants. Their collective strength and teamwork make them one of the most industrious and efficient insects in the animal kingdom. 34. Tolstoy's transformation, from wealth to wisdom. Tolstoy once gave away his fortune and renounced his wealth to live a simpler life. In the later years of his life, Tolstoy experienced a profound spiritual awakening and decided to live according to his principles of simplicity and self-denial. He distributed much of his estate to his family, friends, and the poor, and he took up a life of asceticism, focusing on spiritual and moral development. His radical lifestyle change was a significant departure from his previous life of fame and affluence. Tolstoy's transformation not only influenced his later writings but also inspired many social reformers and thinkers who admired his commitment to living out his beliefs. 35. Ripening hack, speed up avocado maturity with ethylene gas. Avocados can ripen significantly faster when placed in a paper bag with an apple or banana. This is because apples and bananas release ethylene gas, a natural ripening agent that speeds up the process. Interestingly, you can also use the same method to extend the ripening of other fruits and vegetables, making it a handy trick for your kitchen. Additionally, if you want to slow down the ripening process, storing avocados in the refrigerator can help maintain their freshness for a longer period. 36. The Widget Secret: How Guinness Cans Recreate the Draft Experience. A can of Guinness beer contains a small, nitrogen-filled widget that helps replicate the draft experience. The widget, a small, hollow plastic ball, releases nitrogen into the beer when the can is opened. This nitrogen creates the creamy head and smooth texture that Guinness is known for, mimicking the effect of pouring a pint from a tap. This clever innovation ensures that even from a can, Guinness maintains its signature quality and taste. 37. The cap's top button, a design element with practical origins. The small button on the top of baseball caps, known as the eyelet, originally served a practical purpose. It was used to secure the fabric panels together during construction. Over time, it became a standard design element, providing a distinctive feature to the cap's overall look. Additionally, the button helps with the overall durability and shape of the cap, and some modern designs even use it as a place to showcase team logos or decorative elements. 38. Predator of the Reef: How Coral Contributes to Marine Ecosystem Balance. Coral reefs are not just beautiful underwater ecosystems, they are also active predators. Many coral species capture small marine organisms, such as plankton and tiny fish, using their stinging tentacles. These tentacles, covered in specialized cells called nematocysts, deliver venom to immobilize and digest prey. This predatory behavior plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the reef ecosystem and contributes to the overall health and diversity of marine life. 39. Packaged Perfection: How Sealed Bags Transformed Potato Chips. Potato chips were originally sold in bulk, and it wasn't until the 1930s that they were first packaged in individual bags. This change was pioneered by the company Lay's, which introduced the concept of sealed, pre-packaged chips to ensure freshness and convenience, revolutionizing the way snacks were sold and consumed. Interestingly, the packaging innovation also allowed for better distribution and longer shelf life, helping potato chips become a staple snack around the world. 40. The Subway Great Dress: Marilyn Monroe's million-dollar fashion statement. Marilyn Monroe's famous white dress from the movie The 7-Year Itch was auctioned in 1999 for $1.26 million, making it one of the most expensive pieces of film memorabilia ever sold. The dress, which Monroe wore in the iconic scene where she stands over a subway grate, became a symbol of her enduring legacy and is celebrated for its impact on pop culture and fashion history. Interestingly, the dress was so delicate from its original filming that it had to be meticulously restored before the auction, highlighting the care and preservation needed for such an iconic piece of cinematic history. Thanks for exploring with Discovery Dynamics. If these facts sparked your curiosity, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and join our curious crew. Drop your favorite fact in the comments, and let's keep this discovery journey going. Until next time, stay curious, stay amazed, and keep the wonders coming.